Hi guys, today we're going to be doing the grade 5 lesson 10 worksheet. Round to the place value of the underlined digit. Use a number line if necessary. So to round to the place value of the underlined digit, we know that all we need to do is look at the number before the underlined digit. So the answer to this question will be 0.1 because 6 is greater than 5 and so we'd round up. For this number, the number before the underlined digit is a 5. And since it's a 5, we round up, making this 0.2. Number 3. Number before the underlined digit is a 4. We don't change anything. Your answer will be 1.0 or 1. Anything works. Question number 4. 10.704. Number before the underlined digit is a 7. You round up. Your answer should be 11. Number 5. 1.0192. Your answer should be 1.02 because the number before the underlined digit is a 9, so you'd round up. Lastly, 9.0054. Before the 5 is a 4, so you actually round down, making this number 9.005. Round to the nearest tenth place, then the hundredths place if possible. First, let's round to the nearest tenth place, the tens. All we need to do for this one is the same as these questions up here. We can just imagine the tens place numbers as all underlined, so let me just go ahead and do that. Underline them all in black. And that's all. First, let's start by rounding this one. 1 before the underlined digit is a 5, so we do 0.2. Here, the number before the underlined digit is a 4, so you'd put 0.0000, or just 0, since you'd round down. Question number 3, 10.91. The 91. Before the 9 is a 1, which means that you round down, making this 10.9. 0.9999. Since before this 9 in the tens place is another 9, that means you'd round up, making this number 1.0. 8. 1.059. 0.10 for the tens place. Rounding to the hundredths place, we'd put 1 because the number before the hundredths place is a 5. In that same vein, going back to question number 2, why can't we round question number 2 to the hundredths place? That's because after you round this over here, that means everything else doesn't exist. Since the number is rounded down, and the hundredths place would also round down, seeing as the number that's x'd out here is a 1, that means there's nothing else to round. Therefore, you don't need to worry about rounding to the hundredths place in that question. Question number 9, 5.001. The answer is 5.000. 10, 19.159. 19.2. Since you would round 0.15, since you would round 0.15, round up since 5 is 5 or greater than 5. And then after this, we just need to round to the hundredths place. 9 is greater than 5, making this 1/6. Last question here. 11, 0.881. 0.881 rounded to the tenths place will be 0.9. Rounded to the hundredths place, that would be 0.88. Oh, more. Question number 5, rounded to the tenths place, this will be 0.9. Rounded to the hundredths place, this will be 0.01 or 91. Wait, 0.91. Nice. Question number 6, You can only round to the tens place there, and that would be 10.2. Question number 7, 10.9019. Rounded to the tens place, that would be 10.9. Rounded to the hundredths place, that would be 10.9. Question number 12, 18.581. 18.6 is rounded to the tens place, and to round to the hundredths place, it would be 18.58. 13, 0.451, 0.5 for the tenths, 0.45 for the hundredths. 14, 0.001058. The answer to both would be 0. Solve the word problem. In the class, 4 of the top students, student 1 through student 4, have the following respective grades: 99.28, 99.44, 98.59, and 98.86. Which student has the highest grade? It would be student 2. Student 2 has the highest grade. What is the average grade of the 4 students? To find the average, all you need to do is add up all of the values and then divide the sum by the number of values there are. So 99.28 plus 99.44 plus 98.59 plus 98.86 is equal to 396.17. From here, all you need to do is divide that by 4 because there are 4 students, and the average grade of the 4 students should be 99.0425. Rounded to the nearest hundredths place, that would be 99.04. What are the students' grade rounded to the nearest tenths place? Student 1, 99.3, or yes, 99.3. Student 2, 99.4. Student, if I could spell, student 3, 98.6. Student 4, 98.9. From the question above, why do you think it would not be appropriate to round the student's grades to the nearest ones place? It wouldn't be appropriate because the broader that the answer becomes, the larger value you round to, say rounding to the millions, will be a lot less accurate than rounding to smaller values, like rounding to the tenths in the decimal point. The less numbers that you impact as you round, the more accurate that rounding becomes. And rounding to the ones place with the grade, usually for this subject of a grade, it becomes less relevant. So the broader it becomes, the less relevant it is in this scenario.